Hello, everybody, and welcome to Gatherer. So this is, as you can see, kind of a very bare bones little thing, as it doesn't really even have a main menu. It just kind of gives you the title, and then boom, you're in the game. But this is a little hex-based strategy survival game thingy. You place these little tiles down, and then you have to move to different tiles. And as you can see, that's the cost of moving to the tile, the number 4 and the number 4, so 4 food and 4 water. By moving tiles, you gain score, okay? And then every single time a tick rolls by on the clock, the apocalypse moves a little closer to you. So I'm just going to walk us over to this little lake here, and we can drink some water, which will keep my water up and move the time forward. And then when the time moves forward, that happens. Part of the map disappears. And that's the game. It's a free little game that's on itch, and I honestly, I've ended up playing it for like 30 minutes. It's kind of a neat little thing. So I'm going to plop that down, grab another piece. Let's plop that down. Let's grab another piece and let's plop that down. Move into the sea, see if I can catch some fish, which they seem to have run off. And we gain points and we keep moving. And the apocalypse moves ever closer. Let's see if I can catch some fish. The fish slipped away. We were unable to catch any fish. However, we can move up here and grab these mushrooms. If you start to starve, you will slow down, and the amount of time that things take will take longer until eventually you will just collapse and then dunk, 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 and the world comes and eats you up. I find that this game actually causes quite a bit of anxiety, at least for me, but I want to kind of say congrats to little developer Cyan for just making a neat little gameplay loop that is consistent and fun to play. If you are like just sitting down for the first time though and you're going, man, what do I do? It does include this little kind of question mark icon, which gives you your goal, which is of course escape from the void and collect points. Gain points by moving and gathering resources and making sacrifices. New points, sacrifices of your water and food. New points show above in the player in plus 20. Your score and multiplier are shown below water down here. Then we move over how you move around, and then right click, of course, and then place new tiles, and then of course you can cancel a move by clicking out of it. Actions take time, and when the timer hits 6, the void moves. There are 3 resources: food, water, and time. Food, water, and time. Food, and if you are dehydrated, actions take much more time. And then of course you can place different kinds of tile, which have different costs. There are different events, such as think of like caves and lakes, which pop up on the world map, and then the compass points towards the nearest altar, which is right there. So there is an altar down here. Altars can be used to slow down the incoming apocalypse. So we want to be moving kind of in this general direction. So we're gonna just place down a few more tiles and move through the forests. The sound effects are pretty minimal, but nice and crunchy. I'm not entirely sure what pack of sound effects they're using in particular here, and I don't recognize it. There is water down there, which I do really want, so we're going to try and get down to that water. We are dehydrated, but I can drink water, fortunately. There is an altar down there, which I can't get to currently because I do not have a path to it. We are going to see what we can place, though. Perhaps we can get to it, which it doesn't look like we're going to be able to, so we're going to have to walk past it, unfortunately. Let's see. However, we can get down to this and eat some cactus in the desert, which will give us a little bit of food and a tiny little bit of water, keep us from dying at the very least, and keep us from losing a ton of time. But, you know, we'll continue gaining score as well as other good things. There's some more cactus up there, which we can munch on. Unfortunately, this is ocean, so it's salt water, so it's not something that we can actively get like sustenance from, so we kind of have to go around it. Let's see what we can do here. Perfect. We can keep moving ever so slowly. There is water up here, which is good. We are dehydrated and starving. There's some fish here, which we can try and catch, which we were able to catch. We can go back up to the water and get some more water. I'm not a fan of those, but hey, let's move down onto the hills. We're starving again very quickly, and I kind of misplaced that, but that's fine. We can move over to the cactus. It's a slow thing to move through. We can eat the cactus. We can't enter the mountain because we don't have enough food in our system. Otherwise, we'd be able to go into the caves and maybe get points rewards or other things. Okay, that's what we need. We need some food. So, berries, mushrooms. Of course, cactus we can eat. And there's a little lookout down here. So the lookout, we sacrifice 10 water and 10 food, and it shows us what's on those upcoming tiles. So instead of just showing them as hidden and like dim and not knowing what's on those locations, we can now see what's there. So we know they're clear. We I think we just fell asleep. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, we're starving and dehydrated here. So time is drastically increased and we're about to die, I think, unless I can save face here a little longer. But it appears that we have either stopped, like crashed the game or broken it or something. I'm about to die regardless, so let's just start a new game here and try this out again. That seems to be like the first kind of buggy instance I've encountered. So it looks like the nearest shrine is all the way down there, so I'm just going to try and build a little path, and let's see if we can move between it. We would have died there regardless. And, you know, like, it's not like there's any progression between runs here, so I'm not going to worry about it. But yeah, it's just, like, it's a neat little puzzly survival game, and I've been enjoying the time that I've spent with it. Let's hop into this mountain here. We enter the mountain, and we traveled through the mountain. So I guess we can use those as like a shortcut, I suppose. Wait, we're going to cancel here. Drink some water. Drink some water. Drop down onto the fish. Eat the fish. The nearest shrine is up this way somewhere. Let's place the mountains. Walk out of the water. Shrine is directly in front of us somewhere. Let's go into this hill lake. Chug. I could have actually gone down there and gotten onto that lookout and had a peek, but unfortunately I didn't have the opportunity. We did get the fish, that's good, and we did get the water. We could go back for water, but we don't really need to. We're going to take the opportunity to use this hill lake. We're going to drink some water, and we're going to take a peek. Drink some more water. That's our shrine up there, so if we can move up that way, we can push back the fear, and it's given us an upgrade. So we can get plus 20 food capacity, plus vision range, moving across grass at no time cost, or we can increase our score multiplier, so we're going to take that. See if we can get this fish. Yep, we got the fish. Let's try and move up to this fish, because grass now has no time cost. We grab one more fish, and then nearest altar is this way, so let's see what we can do. Yeah, I guess it's this way is the fastest. Ooh, gotta say that the forest really costs you in food. At least there's a lake up here, but geez. Okay, sweet. We're actually kind of okay for a little bit here because I can move down here. Can eat the food. We no longer have that debuff. Let's go up to this fish up here in the sea. Catch it. Head back up here. Drink some more. Walk onto the grass. Grass we do travel on for free. Not thrilled about current status of things, but here we go. Well, yeah, as you can see, like, I don't know. I found this game, like, weirdly compelling. It's very, very simple. Like, the rule set is very clean. I like the look of it. Everything is very clear and nice. I wish that the progression curve was a little bit quicker on your character. I think that would make it a little bit more satisfying, but I may also just be playing it wrong. Grass is free to move across for us, remember. We're going to place this up here. I think there's something up here. Yeah, there's our shrine, so let's go grab this shrine. Make the sacrifice. Water Walker, move it, and water cost is reduced by 30. Okay. Can be used to boil and drink seawater. Ooh, I think that would help a lot. Let's go grab these mushrooms first. So I can boil and drink now, which I guess uses a little bit more time. We don't get as much. These sand shrines, they push back the void. So let's see if we can move up and over. We're starving now, but there's a deer we can hunt here, which gives me 100 food if we get it. Perfect. Okay, I'm officially dehydrated, so let's go back down to this lake. Now we're going to need to go to that cactus, I think, because I am starving. But I'm not going to have enough food. That's the problem, to use these. I can just keep moving forward, unfortunately. It's the only option I really have right now. Let's just see if I can walk across the grass at no time cost and then down to these fish. Catch fish. Boil and drink. Keep us alive here. Let's catch this fish. Boil and drink. But for a super simple little game, I quite like it. I like, honestly, if there was maybe a little bit more to it, like, it's almost there, I think is how I feel about this one right now. It's almost there. It's just, it's missing something. And, you know, that might be right where the developer wants it to be, just as a neat little ever-moving thing. Like, I know it's heavily inspired by Curious Expedition. Sweet, a whole bunch of food right here. Grab those berries. So, you know, it might just be this, and that's all the dev wants it to be, and that's cool. But I don't know. There's something here. This could be a neat little thing. What's that? Hillstone sacrifice. We should go sacrifice something. Although I might require more water. 3 and 3. I was gonna say, if I can just get a water source, I could see the result of that, but I don't think I'm gonna get that. Well, I guess I could go to the sea, boil and drink, but we may still die. Yeah, I think we'll still die if we try and do that. Let's just try and get this fish and keep going. Walk up and over the hills, even though they take more time, because the grass is here. The grass is free. Those are mountains. Those are useless to me. Also mountains, largely useless. These I can walk down. Oh, let's go back to here, because I can walk up there for free. Okay, well, we can, in theory, sacrifice something here. Let's just walk up to the sea. Oh, cancel. Oh, geez, I was gonna just walk up to the hill lake. We gotta get out of here. Otherwise, we're gonna die. Yeah, I think we're still dead. All right, unless I get like a really good tile roll, I think we may be screwed. Well, maybe we're okay. As long as I keep getting grass. Goes to touching grass, I suppose. Okay, well, there's shrooms there. We can get the shrooms. But we got poisoned by the shrooms. Let's see if I can maybe find some fish instead of getting poisoned by the mushrooms. Walk up into the forest, which takes a lot of time. Oddly anxiety-inducing, though. I will say that. Probably intentionally so. I can get fish. Let's boil and drink. See if we can eat the berries. Considering we're walking for free now. Can sacrifice for a tile. See if we can get that fish up there. Keep running away. Boil and drink. Boil and drink. So yeah, aside from that weird issue we had in the last attempt, and I got poisoned. Okay. I mean, I'm kind of just trying to stay alive here. This might be one of my better runs. Maybe not my best, but we're starving, so we need the sea fish. 70% chance to catch, and we failed it. 66, and we failed it. Come on. I need the fish. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's also boil and drink. And I'm stuck. Compass indicates, I'm wondering what that is. There is something that, this is the second time this has happened now. Maybe I just can't move? Are we just stuck here or something? We water boiled? I can't move. Oh, I see. Maybe am I missing something here where I have limited number of tiles? Void move to one tile. I think that might be what it is. But regardless, let's just let it consume us as we chug all of the water. And there we go. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, with me not being able to move all of a sudden, but I think my best run previously was 90 tiles. But start a new game, let's just double check. Is there something about that? I don't see anything about moving tiles. Weird. Maybe there's a bug in there or something. Regardless, check this game out. It's free. It's called Gatherer. It's a very small download. It's only a couple megabytes, and it runs through itch.io. And so I would recommend checking this out, because I don't know. This has been oddly compelling. I'm not entirely certain with the what's up with the not being able to move all of a sudden, because I don't see any like limited tiles or things. There is a full screen mode, and when you quit, progress is lost. You can speed up the game speed. There's a little volume slider if you want it to be quiet, but neat little game. Kind of wish it had music. Check it out if you seem interesting. If it seems interesting to you. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you want to see more videos on games you probably haven't heard of, you can go to youtube.com/blind or twitch.tv/BLINDIRL, where I stream games Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays with the occasional bonus stream around that. And also, keep note that Twitter's on fire, so I do have a Mastodon now if you happen to have that and you want to follow me there. Links in the description. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.